In this lesson, you will learn how to query the REST API script for a manual test script. Let's identify the use case in ALM Octane. On the manual test, I have different steps, and these steps I would like to query using the REST API. Important to understand here is that here you are working with two resources. The first resource is the manual test resource as a test entity, and on the manual test resource you need to identify what specific test you are using or you want to query by its ID, and using that ID you are able to identify the steps. So let's take a look using Postman how this can be achieved. So again, first log in. Now go to your other tab and query the test cases at all. Now let's see if we can query the test case with the ID 37003. So here I just need to enter the ID 37003 after the resource slash the ID. Let's see. And here on the resource, on this specific test with the ID 37003, I basically see all the fields but not the test steps. The test steps are located on a different resource in the ALM Octane REST API. After the ID, you have to say slash and then script. Hit, and now you can see you get the script resource, including the creation time, the version stamp, and last modification date, as well as the script itself. And the script itself is a plain text you can export. You can see here the syntax tells you dash space question mark that it represents a validation step. So let's see, the first step should be a validation step. So here all the steps are validation steps. So let me quickly change one step to a normal step in order to better identify. Let's say these three steps and click login as well are normal steps, instructional steps. So you can see here you have validation step and then setup steps and query again. So the first one is validation step, and then I can see this is \n. This means next line. Yeah? And then again dash space. This is a normal step. Here I'm using a parameter. I can see it here in my script. This is a parameter. Then I get the next step. So it is basically representing you the step and its type in the syntax of the text. Yeah? And also when you have to go to the next line. So this is basically how the script are presented here. One thing you have to consider, you cannot query the manual _test resource in order to get the script. You have to query the test itself, the test resource where all the combined subtypes are, and you have to identify by the ID the manual test you are looking for, and then slash the script resource. And this will provide you the details to the script resource.